You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we spent a good bit of the last almost 4 years at Black and White Sports exposing scumbags in the mainstream media. Well, today is no different, because we're talking about a scumbag media member that was a total creep show yesterday. During the introductory press conference, a Q&A with the WNBA's newest and only cash cow, Caitlin Clark. That's right. They finally look like they have landed a superstar, and she was greeted by a journalist who just acted weird. Very weird. And he alludes to a gesture that she does towards her family, and that, of course, is the heart sign, right? She gives them a heart sign, and a lot of people noticed as he made a comment about this. Now, she doesn't know him from anybody, and this was her first interaction with this guy. And, wow, I was like, this is how you lead in? Okay. It's gross, dude. Dave Portnoy nailed this guy on it. Sage Steele nailed this guy on it. And let's take a look at this right here. This guy's name's Gregg Doyel. Jack Mack of Barstool Sports astutely points out that this guy spells Gregg and Doyle incorrectly, but okay. So this was the interaction.
Hi, Caitlin. Gregg Doyel, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well, let's
cool.
Start doing it to me, and we'll get along just fine. So, question is.
And all you had to do was look at her face. Her face said it all right there in that interaction, and this is exactly what was said. Hi, Caitlin. Gregg Doyel, Indy Star, allude to this. And Gregg Doyel does the famous heart that Caitlin does right there, that little heart. She said, quote, "You like that?" Question mark. He said, "I like that you're here. I like that you're here." And then somehow it gets worse. "I do it to my family after every game. Pretty cool." Of which he answers, "Do it to me and we'll get along just fine." My wife just cut me a look, and that is her face right there. Yeah. Oh, appreciate it there. My virus software just popped up. I have no idea if that actually came on camera. Anyway, so that was her response. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's pretty wild. So Dave Portnoy, of course, the owner of Barstool Sports, he crushes this dude into oblivion. Following the incident, Barstool Sports chief took to X and urged the publication, the Indy Star Sports, that's where he represents, or that's who he works for, Gregg Doyel. This is what the press said. Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever career begins with Gregg Doyel being a sexist pervert at the introductory press conference. At Indy Star Sports, do something about this pervert. Yeah, that's pretty bad. To clarify, I meant to call Gregg Doyel a sexist pervert, which is based on his nauseating actions today. And, of course, there's Prez right there. Well, he wasn't the only one that weighed in on this. As you can imagine, this got some response. And this was the president's, El Presidente's X post right here. Sage Steele is the first comment, as usual, ... Yeah, every other reporter in the room, little Andy Samberg, oh, that's really kind of weird. And then this journalist gets destroyed, particularly from people, I guess, in Indiana that have to deal with this D-bag. We don't like Doyle here in Indy. I speak for all Colts fans when I say we hate Doyle. We are rooting for you, Dave. Trust me, all of Indy wants him fired. They should fire his ass. Thank you. The Hoosier State hates this guy. What a creepy dude. That's pretty creepy to me, yeah. That's pretty creepy. That was just super uncomfortable listening to him. Yeah, one of the worst feelings in the world is that feeling of secondhand embarrassment. Ugh, that's just what I got out of it. OMG, he did the heart symbol. Yeah, he did it. He did. No room for this in the game. Get him out. We don't like Greg. At Gregg Doyel, he's had this coming for years. Makes Indianapolis look bad. And evidently, this guy set quite a precedent because people posted all kinds. I believe that's Steichen right there. Idiot. It was definitely a weird comment. I took it as him just saying, show me love and we'll be cool, but his tone and delivery was very odd. Yeah, it's not, yeah, you see that guy right there. Yeah. What is that? The Trailer Park Boys? Isn't that what that's called? Yeah. He is probably already fired. I don't know. With the media, I doubt it. They'll probably give him a raise and a better office. That's wild. Yep. Gonna be so many perverts. This guy says, wow, 2024, bro. No way. Absolutely agree. Yeah, they drag Barstool a little bit. Big Cat quality question. 100, he doesn't belong. Yep, Dan Dockage, my boy Dan Dockage at Outkick, he was right again. Oh, yeah, I bet he's had some encounters there. Yikes. Yeah, it's really bad. He really is that bad, embarrassing to the state and the job he's done there. Gross. He's an embarrassment to our city and our state. He's the worst. Yeah, little Simon Cowell there from back in the day. I guess that's the voice of America's Got Somebody. This is funny from The Office. Jesus Christ, Greg. Really, dude? Here we go. 0 days since our last nonsense. That's pretty good. What a freak. Yep. Gregg Doyel's burner is at Hoosier 69. At the Hoosier 69. It's so much worse. I don't know what that is. He's the absolute worst. How does he still have a job? My God, it's early. Creepiest behavior I've ever seen from a sports journalist for sure. Oh, I'm sure there's worse, but still. That's crazy. Mike Archer. Who's this guy? A writer. Okay. Being from Indianapolis but living in Arizona, I received an email from Gregg Doyel trying to cyberbully me. I'm unsure what I said about him. He never said, but he said I should be fired. He was a reporter for CBS Sports, but lost his job when he got into it with LeBron James. It's disheartening to see such behavior in sports journalism. I think people are overreacting. Okay, though, there's somebody in his favor, I guess. Is this the same guy who cried like a baby over supposedly underinflating balls when the Patriots were humiliating the Colts? So he probably lost his shit. If you follow sports in Indiana at all, you're not surprised by this at all. Gregg Doyel's star is an embarrassment to sports reporters and a has-been for too long. You know what's pretty wild? In the landscape of exactly how bad sports journalism is, I mean, this was bad, but let's be honest, we see a lot worse. Jamel Hill made a fool out of herself yesterday or the day before. Bomani Jones makes a career out of being an idiot. True, it's a pathetic move he made, but let's face it, once their season starts, viewership and attendance will increase by 2,500 people, all of whom live in Iowa, and by season's end, the profits will be at least minus 20%. So that person believes that Caitlin Clark's not going to move the needle much. I said yesterday, I think she does a lot for the games that she's involved in and the actual viewership. So the games she's involved in, I expect the attendance to be really good, and I expect the ratings to be better than usual. But the other games, as we've seen by looking at the ticket comparison between the games she's in and the games she's not in, yeah, the needle didn't move for the rest of the league at all. So we're just going to have to see if she's able to drag a league that's on life support and save. I mean, look, the NBA is the one saving it anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Wow, this guy does seem like a bit of a scumbag. That's such a weird, creepy Jimmy Kimmel kind of way to start a press conference with Caitlin Clark when you're just, for the first time, talking to her. You do that to me and we'll be fine. Oh, that doesn't send a shiver of pervertedness right up your spine. I don't know what does. I mean, Jesus. Just get Deshaun Watson out there and let him conduct the interview. You know, go all in with your creepiness. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.